As we told you first last night, we now know the route for the new transmission lines in Williamson County. The lines will connect two new substations near Leander to existing lines in Round Rock, and they'll run right down Ronald Reagan Boulevard. KVUE's Christy Millward shows us what happens now.
With a growing population and growing demand for power, the LCRA says they need to build more transmission lines like this, or the electric grid could become strained and customers could lose power. Now they know where those lines are going. Lots of things are popping up along Ronald Reagan Boulevard in East Williamson County. Homes, buildings, stores, and the next thing going in, transmission lines.
There's always winners and losers in things like this, and you know, there's nothing I could do about it at this point.
Stuart Saint lives in a subdivision just off of Ronald Reagan Boulevard, which is where the Texas Public Utility Commission decided to put the transmission line route. It will go from Round Rock along 1431, then north on Ronald Reagan Boulevard towards Leander to connect to the existing power grid. Along the way, they'll connect to two new substations, one near 1431, the other near Crystal Falls Parkway. Like many, Saint doesn't like the idea of those lines so close to his home and family. You
hear a lot about how there's a link between, you know, power lines and cancer. So, you know, I've got enough problems to be going on with. I don't want to be worrying about that too.
But down the line, Chris Weber already lives with these transmission lines in his backyard.
We've lived here for 18 years and never even had any thoughts about the lines whatsoever.
He says they were there when he moved in.
Never even noticed them, to be totally honest with you.
Now the LCRA will start acquiring land, about 80-foot wide easements along the length of the line. They say some trees in the rural area may have to be removed. Leander city officials, which is where much of these lines are going, tell me they will not appeal the route decision at this time, but say they will work with the LCRA on putting the substation in a location that is, quote, least disruptive to the property owners. A spokesman for the LCRA says, quote, the commission's vote is an important milestone toward the construction of this needed electric infrastructure in Williamson County. These projects are very difficult for local communities, and we are extremely appreciative of the support and input. The LCRA tells me they'll begin construction on the lines in early 2019, and they'll take about 10 months to build. Then they say they'll flip on the switch to turn on the lines at the end of 2019. Reporting in Williamson County, Christy Millward, KVUE News.